It's my son's birthday in a week, and I've been having a lot of feelings, good feelings actually. I can't believe I'm a mom. I still can't believe that I'm a mom. Not just a mom to a 1 year old. The feeling is overwhelming. It just made me remember my pregnancy days, my first time pregnancy days, and I felt like I should share it with you guys. So if you want to know what it feels like to be pregnant, maybe you've been seeing a lot of pregnant women and you don't have a baby yet, this video is for you. Stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of joining in, thanks for coming. You're welcome to the family. This is Grace's Corner, where we talk about real life issues, where we talk about everything nice, everything beautiful, everything exciting. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I would just like to say thank you to all of you for your support. The turnout on my last video, oh my god, I couldn't believe it, but I'm just grateful to all of you guys. Thank you for clicking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting, thank you for liking my videos. Thank you. Now let's dive right into it. So I'm going to put a disclaimer out there, right? This video is in no way intended to scare anyone of the concept of pregnancy. I'm not trying to scare you, right? I'm just trying to be as real as possible, and I'm just trying to be as blunt as I can as possible. So guys, in 2021 I became pregnant for my son. It happened in October 2021. I couldn't believe it because it was unplanned. I didn't think that I was going to be pregnant, but it happened anyways, and I decided to take it. I decided to say, okay, let's do this, and I embraced it. The journey was a bittersweet experience. First of all, pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Just that knowledge that you have a little one growing inside of you, someone who's going to be yours, someone who's your DNA, your blood, and especially if you're having this child with somebody that you love and care about, trust me, it's a beautiful experience. But that doesn't make it how would I put it now? That doesn't make it a sweet ride all through. It's actually a very bumpy ride, a very bumpy one. So I'm going to start with my first trimester. When I found out I was pregnant, I was about 4 weeks pregnant. I missed my period and I decided to do a pregnancy test, and the first one I did came out negative. And I was like, then why did I miss my period? I was confused at first. Okay, I decided to hold on for about 2 more weeks before doing another pregnancy test. So when I did the second one, I found out I was pregnant. Wow. I asked myself, can I do this now? Do I want to do this now? After much thinking, contemplating, praying, decision making, and all of that, I decided to have the baby. So my first trimester in general was hell. Trust me when I mean hell, I mean literally hell. It was terrible. Okay, the first few weeks I found out I was pregnant, I was okay. Like, it wasn't like anything was going on. My mom was asking me, are you sure you don't feel a certain type of way? I was like, no, I feel fine. She was like, okay, just hold on, it's coming. I was like, what's coming? Everybody's not the same. I'm a very positive person. I like to exude a lot of positivity. I do not like to think of the worst. I like to hope for the best and the positive things all the time. So I was hoping that my kids would be different from hers, because she always talks about how pregnancy was very troubling for her, especially during her first trimester. She was always throwing up and all of that. So I hoped my kids would be different. Ladies and gentlemen, my case was not different. In fact, should I even say my case was worse? Because the moment I was 5 weeks, okay, let's say 6 weeks pregnant, I started having nausea. I was like, oh my gosh, why do I have all this annoying feeling of wanting to throw up all the time? I thought it would end at nausea, but guys, it did not end at nausea. It followed with severe vomiting. I was always throwing up, guys. I wasn't able to eat well. Everything that I ate came out of me. Everything that I took, drank, came out, right out. It was terrible, man. I started asking myself, who sent me this message like this? Who sent me to do this? Who asked me? Why did I not just hold on and enjoy my life for a while before venturing into this pregnancy thing? But I had already started this. I had to see it through to the end. It was terrible. I was always vomiting. And guys, you know they say it is morning sickness. That's not true. Don't fall for that. It is not morning sickness. Okay, I would say, let me speak for myself. I would say mine was not morning sickness. Mine was all day sickness. Like I was literally sick throughout the day. Sometimes it would relieve me for a day or two, but the next day it begins. Sometimes it begins at night, it begins in the afternoon, it begins in the morning. It wasn't morning sickness, it was sickness. I was just sick. There was a day I was just too tired. I went to the pharmacy, a pharmacy close to me. I was like, you guys should give me something. I'm always showing up. They didn't know that I was pregnant, and they were about to administer some drugs to me. Then the guy asked, have you missed your period? I was like, actually I'm pregnant. He said, no, go and see your doctor. For some reason, I was reluctant to register in the hospital. I wanted to take my time, think about, discuss with my partner and make decisions about the hospital to use. So at that time, I wasn't really registered in a hospital. Second trimester wasn't really different from first trimester. I heard and read that some of the nausea and the vomiting dies down a bit in second trimester. So I was really hopeful while I was going through the first trimester. I was hopeful, thinking, okay, maybe when I begin second trimester, this whole vomiting and nausea thing is going to end. But guys, guess what? It persisted. Like it continued even to the day that I put to bed. It continued. Okay, I had to tell myself I have to embrace this, right? So I started dealing with the nausea and the vomiting. I saw it as part of the process. I accepted it. Anytime it came, I would joyfully go to the restroom and do what I was supposed to do and come out. And with time, I started embracing the whole pregnancy journey. I started embracing the bad sides, and I took it like it's part of the process. Nothing good comes easy. To birth a beautiful baby doesn't come easy. You have to go through with the disadvantages, you have to go through with the struggles, and that was basically how I was able to scale through those times. And I kept praying and asking God for strength. I kept praying and asking God for wisdom. As time went on, I registered for the antenatal. Taking prenatal vitamins was one of the most annoying things about pregnancy. I'm not a drug person, guys. I do not like to take drugs, but when you're pregnant, it is best advised that you take your prenatal vitamins every day. You're expected to take these vitamins, and it was a struggle for me having to take drugs every day. There were days that I forgot. There were days that I'll be like, oh, I don't feel like taking drugs today, whatever. But most of the time, I had to force myself to take those drugs. As time went on, I was 6 months pregnant, and my baby bump started to come out. I had my wedding at around when I was 5 months, 6 months pregnant. So it wasn't really easy for me. I could remember vividly on my wedding day, I couldn't really dance much because I was wearing shoes that had heels. The heels were not really high like that. It was just little. The heels were not high, just moderate, but I still couldn't dance to my satisfaction. I could remember telling my husband that I'm tired. He was like, don't worry, just continue. It was difficult. So that phase actually passed, and my baby bump started to come out. I started to find a way to adapt to my new look, because when my baby bump started coming out, my face started changing. There were some changes. 6 months, 7, 8, 9 months, I was approaching third trimester. I started becoming dark in complexion. My nose started increasing in size. My face started increasing in size. My wedding ring could not fit anymore. My shoe size increased. My feet were swollen. It was, oh my goodness, it was another phase. And I couldn't sleep well. I couldn't lie down well. You know, a pregnant woman isn't supposed to lie down facing up. You actually have to lie on your side, either on your right side or your left side. That was a hassle for me, guys. It was a hassle for me. You know, peeing every minute, guys. Peeing every minute, every second. In my third trimester, I was literally peeing every time, every 5 seconds, apparently my baby had grown and was applying pressure to my bladder. That was the reason why, according to what I read online. It wasn't easy. It got to a point I was done. When I was around 36 weeks, 37 weeks, I was done. I was like, this baby, when are you going to come out of me? I started making research. I started talking to my doctor. Doctor, when can I have this baby? He just asked me to calm down. I was given an expected due date for June 26th, 2022. I took it in 2021. I was supposed to give birth in June 26, 2022. So I was anticipating, gloriously waiting for that date. But I had these high hopes that I was going to put to bed before that date. My people, that date came. Labor, I did not see. Baby, I did not see. Oh God, I was frustrated. I read a lot of things on YouTube, how to induce labor, exercises that induce labor, how to use castor oil to induce labor. I was like, what am I going to do? I was tired. Then I went to see my doctor and I told him my due date has passed. What am I going to do? Then my doctor said I should wait till my next hospital appointment. If my labor doesn't come after the next hospital appointment, they are going to have to induce me. Guys, I was scared. I had heard a lot of things about induction processes, how induction processes can fail and all of that. So I was scared. Eventually I had my baby on July 9th. I'm going to stop here because my labor story is going to be on another video. I do not want to combine it. My labor story is going to be on another video, so I'm going to stop right here. So let me just use this avenue to encourage anyone here. If you know that you're pregnant and you're having a hard time, just hold on. It will soon be over. You will soon meet your bundle of joy, and all the pain will be worth it. All the discomfort, all the troubles you went through will be worth it when your bundle of joy arrives. So just hold on. Make sure that you take your prenatal vitamins, make sure that you rest well, make sure that you eat well, and make sure that you pray. Ask God for strength to, go through the journey, and trust me, you'll be fine. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Guys, please make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this video. Support your girl. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.